Hey everybody, this is Brothario, divorced single dad, now on a mission to help all the guys out there not fall into the traps that so many of us have that have come before. God, I screwed it up again. I'm gonna have to think of a new tagline because this is getting annoying. But anyways, today we're gonna be reacting to looks like a compilation of women around the world complaining that men aren't showing up to dating events. And well, you know what? From what I've seen, I have never been to a dating event, but what I've seen over the past several years of what women are doing to men, I can understand why this is happening. So let's get to it.
Because when I walked in, it was packed. And what do you think I saw? What do you think I saw?
What did you see?
Exactly what I thought I was going to see.
What?
80 women sitting alone. No men in sight. None.
I saw so many black.
Yeah. Guys are tired of your shit. Okay. There's no incentive for men to go and put themselves out there to try and find themselves a woman because they're just going to be screwed over in some way, form, or fashion. So there's no reason guys aren't showing up.
Black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any. Just the other day, a big...
Were the women having to pay for their tickets? My guess would be no, that they weren't, that they were expecting, just like every other thing, they're expecting the guys to have to come pay through and fund all of this. Why would a guy want to pay to go to an event to be judged and smeared and everything else by women that have way too high of a opinion of themselves and actually don't have a tangible grasp on reality? Why would guys pay to show up to something like that to where they're more than likely go home with the same amount of numbers and women and their roster as when they arrived, which would be 0? Or even if they do get one number out of that, then they would be expected to show up on a date and then pay for that date as well. Why? What is the incentive there? Nothing. This is yet another way that women are just trying to use men for their money. There is no shortage of women online that they talk about all the time, they go and they just go out on dates, multiple dates throughout the week with all different guys just so they get free meals and all this shit. Do you not think guys don't know that happens? Why would they try and do any of this just to be, again, used as a piggy bank to fund the ridiculous lifestyles of out-of-touch women?
Account that I follow for black creatives did like this Cupid thing where they were like, hey, send us a profile about yourself and we would love to post it and like play matchmaker. Sounds like a cute idea, right? Not one single man sent their profile in. And mind you, this is an account that has well over 100,000 followers. It's just time to stop. It's time to stop. They have made it very loud and clear that they do not
singles event.
That's right. It is time to stop because men have made it loud and clear that they are not going to deal with the world that you women have made loud and clear that you wanted, despite the fact of how detrimental it is to you. Okay? It is the women that have said they want 6 figures, 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs. They won't consider anybody else. I'm a freaking cave troll, but that I deserve this type of guy. Oh, you're not going to pay money for me you're not going to give me money up front to get ready for this date that we're going to go on that you're then going to pay for out there. Why would guys want to even partake, even entertain the idea of allowing that sort of reality to exist? Fuck that. No. Guys have stopped playing this game. There is no reason to play this game. You women offer nothing. And you are now starting to realize that you offer nothing because guys are no longer playing this game. There is no point to it. They will not do this. So stop trying to act like it's going to happen. The way you'll be able to change this is by changing yourselves, women, but you won't do that because you would have to have accountability to understand the fact that you are actually the cause of the problem and you're going to change that. And we all know that women don't have accountability. So nothing will ever change. It'll just be a bunch of women going online to complain and validate their feelings with other women that are in the same position because they all decided that's the position they wanted to be in. Period. You know, made your bed, you sleep in it. Okay?
And here's why I think we're doomed to be single for the rest of our lives. That was a bit dramatic, but...
Okay. You're probably going to be doomed to be single the rest of your lives. But I'm going to tell you what's going to actually help this woman be doomed to be single. These disgusting talons here. I don't know what it is with women and getting these tragic, fake, awful nails. But you need to understand that they are not attractive to guys at all. You are going and spending, I don't know, I'm going to throw out a number here because I'm not a woman and I'm not gay. But I'm going to guess here, $300 maybe for these fake ass plastic nails that sit on your finger that make you look like a dinosaur. This is what you choose to spend your money on. No guy cares about this. No one wants it at all. Okay? Stop wasting your money on this.
Let me tell my story. So I went to singles night at Union Church's Charlotte campus. Now, I don't go to that church, but I started following Pastor Stephen since he was a guest pastor at my church earlier this month. And when I found out that he was writing a book on dating and relationships, I was interested because...
Why would you ever listen to a church person about dating and relationships? Answer me that.
Listen, your girl could use some divine intervention in that area. But I'll be honest, I didn't want to go at first. I figured it's a Christian singles event. There's going to be 11 women there and like 2 men. Plus, they were advertising it as a conversation that you wouldn't expect to have at church. And I thought, I've heard enough of those modern dating and relationship.
God, look at these. Ew. Ew. That's not attractive. Stop it. Stop it.
Podcast. I don't need to hear anymore, especially not with a biblical spin. Instead of having meaningful conversations about finding and building Christ-centered relationships,
Okay, I don't know. Maybe she's looking for some sort of other religious partner. That's what I guess I don't know, whatever. Religion's not my thing. I don't believe in fairy tales. Okay, so I just got to imagine all these dating events are all going to be the same with just a slightly different spin on it. And depending on whatever type of clientele, I guess you would say, that you're appealing to with said dating event.
Left the event.
Oh my God. Okay, so worse nails than the woman in the last little clip, her dinosaur nails, are these disgusting Frito nails. These things. Look at this. These things are disgusting. Look, here, women, listen to me when I say this. I'm going to let you know a little secret here. When you have nails like this, you tell a guy one of 2 things, okay? 1, your asshole is dirty because there's absolutely no way that you can get in there for a quality wipe with these friggin' talons in the way. There's no way at all. So if these nails are clean, your asshole is dirty. Number 2, if these nails are dirty, that means you've actually done a good job cleaning your ass, but these nails are now covered in shit. Stop with these disgusting ass Frito nails. They are so beyond trashy. Stop it. Stop wasting your money on that shit. I despise it. It creeps me out anytime I see it.
I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
Oh, look at this looker here. She looks like a female version of the Penguin. Talking about hitting rock bottom.
No, it was actually. We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked catfish?
Like,
Or-
it felt like a sick joke.
And my
Why were you punked or catfish? Because no guys showed up? No guys wanted to waste their time on stinky asshole McShitfingers or freaking Cynthia Cobblepot over there? No. None of that. Doesn't mean you hit rock bottom. It means you have reached the bottom of the hole you dug for yourself.
spirit, while I was there, my spirit told me no mas, por favor. I am not going to no more of these. Okay? That rhymed. Period. I'm not going to anymore. And here's why. So that singles event was cool because they actually had a mix and mingle session at the end where they put us in a very cool atmosphere for people to talk and meet with each other. Although there was like 3 men there and 300 women, I loved the fact that they did that. I thought that was really cool. But my thing is, you go to one single event, you go to them all. They got the same message, and I'm going to tell y'all what they be saying so that you can know ahead of time. If you feel like you're called to go, go. If you feel like the Lord is telling you to go, go. If you've never been, go.
More religion crap. Or maybe you can just get yourself a hobby and go do stuff that you enjoy. And if you're lucky, you'll bump into someone else that also enjoys doing the same thing you do. Maybe try that. Maybe stop trying to force relationships.
Go. If you want to mix and mingle with other single people, go. But let me tell you, this is going to be the singles conference starter pack. I'm going to tell you what you're going to get. Okay?
I'm gonna get hate for this, but what?
But how am I going to know what I'm going to get at a singles singles event without the starter pack? God, ended too soon.
Whatever. I approached a black man this week at like a dating event, and he was not interested in me. And that by itself is like not a great story, right? I tried to shoot my shot. He was not interested. I moved on. But immediately
I'm going to go ahead and said he was not interested in you because there were white women around.
after I walked away from this man, he went up to a group of 5 white women and he introduced himself to all of them. And then I
Called it. Okay.
kind of observed out of like the corner of my eye for the rest of the evening, this man was only going up and talking to different white women. Later that night, another very attractive black man came in, the exact same thing, only talked to the white women that were in the room. There were maybe 6 or 7 black women throughout, and I could tell. I would look over at the black women occasionally, they would be looking, we would all be observing the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing, right? And as someone who has reviewed a bunch of different like dating events, I have seen this play out so many times where you walk into a room, the black women are looking for other black men and the black men are not looking for black women. Unless the host of the event is like a black person or a person of color. And as much as I say that I am going to start dating outside my race, my mind, whenever I walk into like...
Okay, so why would the black men not be wanting to get together with any black women? Oh, I don't know. Just watch any of the videos online of how black women behave. Okay? They are, and I have to preface this and say, oh, not all black women are saying blah, 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 blah. They're not. But the overwhelming majority of them are obnoxiously loud, screaming in your face, can't control themselves, constantly wanting to get into fights and all this other shit. Why would anyone of any race want to deal with any person who does that? It doesn't matter if that's a black woman, if that's an Asian woman, if that's a Middle Eastern man, if that's a white man, if that's a albino, who knows, whatever. If anyone acts like that and that is what your demographic is associated with, why would anyone want anything to do with any of that drama and bullshit? They don't. So of course they're going to avoid you based on the stereotypes that are associated with you and whatever your demographic is. And the only reason stereotypes exist is because there is truth to them. If there was no truth, there would be no stereotypes. Yet, we can see time and time again that the same people do the same sort of shit. So that is going to make other people want to avoid being around those people, either in general or in a relationship. So yes, of course, those black guys are going to go for the ones that are not going to cause them problems. But little do these black guys know that white women are also gigantic pains in the asses in their own way too. They're just a different pain in the ass than black women. Okay? I don't care if what I said pisses you off. What I said is true. Want to change it? Change yourself. So here we go. This is a compilation of a bunch of women bitching and complaining about how dating in the world sucks because of the decisions they made, but they will not take accountability for the decisions they made that have pushed guys into this area to not want to give them the time of day. This is what you get, women. This is what you have done. You reap what you sow. May you all rot in single hell until the end of time, or until, if a miracle happens, you understand what's going on, you make changes for yourself. Because you change yourself, then we can change the reality in which we currently live. But that is not going to happen anytime soon, and I'm not going to hold my breath because I will pass out and die millennia sooner than that happening. Okay. All right, guys. This is Brothario. That's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I will check you later.
All right, check you later.